Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am playing StarMade. And we need some landing gear. Alright. First of all, let's pop open the cargo door and let's see how tall we need our landing gear to be. Now, this is going to bring up some questions. Mostly on my part. Do I want like retractable landing gear or permanent landing gear? Why is this bringing up questions? Well, because, all right, let's illustrate. Let's save a copy of this. This is what the I-11, and let's go back to inhabited space, which is not actually inhabited. And oh, you will do fine. Actually, not good. You won't do fine. I'm gonna scan. Let's warp out here. A ice planet's gonna do better. And that one. All right. Why would an ice planet do better? For what I'm planning, it'll do better. Because ice planets usually have, yeah, that nice big plane. Alright, so let's slow her down and allow me to explain why I question having what type of landing gear. Alright, a nice smooth landing. And let's hop out and let her settle. Now, as it stands, I'm sitting flat on this plane except for that indentation there. Hit the button, and I go boop. And yeah. So my question is, if I have retractable landing gear, this is going to be a pain. So I'm gonna have to check if the door is down, or check if the landing gear is down, then you can put the door down, unless there's some sort of an override. Actually, I already set this up for a lock, so we could. You know what? Let's just take another look, and let's go back into space. Let's take another look. Let's pop that back open. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3. That is not a lot of space for landing. Do I actually have a... No, I didn't really leave myself much space in the bottom of the ship. There's plenty of space back here, but... But not so much up here. Well, no. In these nose modules, there's a fair bit... Why am I falling? Why can't I talk good? Well, we could poke a hole there and a hole there. That's a 3x3, and then a couple holes back here. Now we could do that. All right, so I've changed my mind on my position on retractable whatever these are, landing gears. It's going to be a pain in the backside, but we got this. Wanted to go down, so that should be fine there. So let's create docking here, like this, and we want it facing forward like that. All right. Now this is going to be interesting because I want it to be a solid piece. All right, so let's start off by doing something like that. Let's hop back into this and let's get the basic circuitry done. We'll do a knot and a flip-flop. And let's see, a couple buttons. And those buttons control those. Oh, right. And let's see, up and a less than up. So up and down. Let's see, that should... One more. You can one more down. Alright, so let's hop back in here and just make this one down. Instead of adjusting it there, we'll adjust it here. Make sure our goes like that, and that actually needs to come another down because I want it to level with the cargo door. All right. And because I'm brilliant, I have it set up like this, so that should work just fine. And let's hop back into the main body of the thing, and let's bring it up. And we have to rip all of this out, so we're not going to rip it out, we're just gonna like that and paste it up higher. Oops. There we go. And we need some of these to go up. Like 2, I think. 1, 2. Except I have done horrible, horrible things to this stairwell. So let's repair the stairwell while I am remembering that I've done this. And go T. Whoop, 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 whoop. Those are 3/4. Oh, give me a break. 3/4. What else did I mess up while I was over here? Not a lot. All right. And let's... Now they should come down and be one under this. Boop. That is level with it. No. Take one out there unless... I want it to rest on the pink blocks. And let's bring this one up one. See, these are all the wonderful things you deal with. And always test everything every step of the way. So that should work, but because you always test everything every step of the way, it's going to come up nice and level. And it's going to drop down and be even with the... There we go. All right. So now let's work on the landing gear itself. That is not what I wanted. I want the middle of the ship. Do you want the middle of the ship? So now when I've hopped here, landing gear on this side is going to be all nice and symmetrical. All right. So how are we going to do this? Let's do something like that. And... No, yes. Let's grab some more nifty looking blocks. I don't need a stream node because those are evil. Let's grab some mass enhancers because those are less evil. Oh, the ship in general needs mass enhancers though. What are more blocks cannot be placed? Oh. Okay. Alright. That's a bust. We need to bring this in a bit. We're just gonna like this, and hop back into the main vessel with the middle click. And let's see here, let's cover that back up. And do like so. All right. Ah, there we go. And this doesn't matter because it doesn't care where the landing gear is. All right, so now let's realign everything and make sure those actually realign. Awesome. While we're here, let's add a couple display blocks. You need to do this with the cargo as well. Landing gear down. Oh, no, no, no. Let's see. Landing gear up. Landing gear up and landing gear down. All right. So what did you do with that button and that? Whenever a logic thing, particularly a button, is linked to a display, it will grab its adjacent display module and copy the text. So what I did earlier, instead of typing out landing gear again, I just copied it. Don't worry about it. All right, so now we should be able to come in here and plop like one of these down, except try to make it in the middle so it looks better. A pipe up here. All right. And there, that should be better. Okay. Not the best looking landing gear yet, but we'll live. So let's take it out this way as well. And that's gonna come... Yep. And let's obliterate that. All right. So now let's see if that does what I want it to do. Huh. Something's not gonna go right. I just feel it in my bones. Ah, that's it. That's what's not gonna go right. This landing gear is gonna have to be shaped a little different. There. So it'll look like it actually fits into the vessel better. So, but that is not a problem. We will just adapt our design. There we go. And so then when the landing gear is down, all right. See, and how did we do that? We did one of these and some pipe going up. Two. This case, we're going to go 3 because it's, yeah. And is that going to give it enough clearance to go all the way up? Probably not. Let's see. And we should be in this vessel or the main ship to do this. And yep, stops right there. So let's come into here and get rid of that. I should take a second and I'll realize, hey, I can move again. All right, there we go. So landing gear is down, we're good. Get rid of that. All right. And let's hit the landing gear. Oh, beautiful. And the landing gear comes down out of the front mandible-y type things and out of the rear end. And it's tall enough to walk under. And we still need to do something all greebly with the bottom. And when you come and look, nothing is exposed. Awesome. Again, it's going to need a little prettying up, but what was that ice planet? Let's be an ice planet. Oh, there it is. Fine. Let's land. All the doors are open, everything like that. Well, the door is open. Right. Landing gear is down. And I am a terrible pilot. But you already knew I'm a terrible pilot. Let her settle a bit. And... Alright, that didn't settle at all. I landed on a crack. This entire huge ice sheet. And I landed on the crack. And I landed off the platform. World's worst pilot. There we go. Oh, just a slight little divot. Huh. Guess I could rip these. No, not really, because that's that wedge anyway. Close enough. Actually, let's show how close it is by hopping into gravity mode. And running as fast as we can, which is at the speed of snot. We actually leave the vessel. All right. Oh, it's beautiful. I know I'm probably going to need a device to I can open the door potentially from the outside. Yep. And I can enter and exit the vessel without having to jump, which is what I really wanted from this door. It's a really steep angle, but that's life. No, this is a big ship. No, it's not a very big ship, but all like scale and perspective wise, this thing is huge. Now, compared to my other StarMade vessels, it is not particularly large. But relative to Dave, it's enormous. Wait a minute, I have a Dave skin. I thought I moved my real skin over. Anyway, I have been GW608. This has been StarMade. And our next thing is to wire up the rest of the landing gear logic, make it look pretty, rebuild the bottom, and design how it interacts with the door. All right. And let's take off. Takeoff's always fun. And let's go back to our void sector. Why do you like void sectors? Because there's nothing there. Nothing to bog me down or to run into or drop my frame rate. Anyway, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I will do you cats later.